What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here with a new concert review, and this time I'm going to be talking about Ghost, who played with King Dude and Bombus. I know a lot of people hate Ghost, but I've been a fan of theirs for a long time, pretty much ever since I heard their debut album. I love their mix of like rock and roll, hard rock and roll with occult style heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love King Diamond. I enjoy Blue Oyster Cult, so, Ghost works for me. They played Atlanta with King Dude and a band called Bombus, whatever. I was gonna skip it because honestly I really wasn't feeling up to it, but the very last minute I decided to get my ass up and go. And you know how I am. I'm always late to shows. I always miss the openers. And even on some of my concert reviews, you guys have been getting on my ass about this. It is a shitty habit. So I've been trying to break it. So for this one, I actually did get up and get my ass in gear and get to the show on time to see the entire thing. And I got there right in time to see Bombus start. I never heard of Bombus, so I really didn't know what to expect. But let me tell you guys something, all right? Bombus is exactly why I always show up for shows late. They sounded like a shitty Motorhead clone. I swear to God, man, after like 2 songs of these guys, I was ready to just eat the 30 bucks I paid for the ticket and just go home. After this, I'm going back to showing up to shows late. I don't give a goddamn what any of y'all say. These guys raised my ticket price from $30 to over $50 because I had to go sit at the damn bar for an hour until these guys got off stage drinking center stage's overpriced whiskey drinks. These dudes sounded like horrible butt rock, man. Like dude metal. Like, I could not get into this. Like, yeah, you like that? Hold on a second. Let me hit you with that again. Yeah. Get to shows early, Myke. Stop ignoring the openers, Myke. You're a dick for thinking that the openers are always gonna suck, Myke. Why don't you stop being a pretentious asshole and actually show up to the show on time, Myke? Bombus is why. Alright? Bombus is why. Email Bombus and tell him, hey, Bombus, you done fucked it up for all the opening bands. Alright? You done fucked it up for all of us. I'm done. Next up was King Dude. I'd seen them before with Chelsea Wolfe, and I was never really into them. They're okay, but they have little to no stage presence, and to be honest, I find their songs to be a tad bit boring. They have some cool ideas, but the execution is not all that great. Seeing them live is far from exciting. Like, even if I like their music more than I do, I don't think I would go see them live. It was like an extremely uneventful movie that was making me want to go to sleep. Especially after all the drinks I had to drink during Bombus's set. So, next up was Ghost. They built a lot of anticipation for their arrival by playing some nice theme music before they hit the stage. Then they finally came out, and the crowd went nuts. Then they blasted into the track Infestessimum. Before going right into Peraspera ad inferi sounded so good, so chunky, so clean, so crystal clear. You know, the only other time I'd seen Ghost was with Opeth. They played at the Masquerade and they played outside. And while that's cool, it doesn't really sound all that clear sometimes. But this time they sounded pristine. So kudos to whoever did their sound. I don't know if it's somebody at center stage or if it's somebody that they brought with them. Whoever was running those boards, you did an amazing job. They went through all their hits. You know, they pretty much played everything I wanted to hear. Ritual. Gigolo Harmagito. Conclavi con Dio. Dead now. They even did their cover of Here Comes the Sun live, which was pretty cool. Then they played one of my all-time favorite Ghost songs, which is Year Zero. Where a lot of times you'd say that the singer is the focus of the show, I can't sleep on the Ghouls, man. Like, they were entertaining as shit, and they played their asses off. But as a full band, they really controlled the entire stage, like taking up every single bit of space with their energy. And they controlled the crowd effortlessly. Like, it seemed like every person in that auditorium was jumping up and down and singing along to Ghost. I can honestly say that Ghost puts on more than a fantastic show. They played impeccably. They sounded incredible. They had a great set list. I would definitely see them again and again and again whenever they come to town. You know what I'm saying? They're extremely entertaining, and they really know how to put on a great heavy metal show. So if they have not yet come to your part of town, make sure you go, because I think you'll be thoroughly entertained. Side note, I did find it funny though that the Ghouls were wearing like hipster shoes. Like they were wearing like those H&M pointy-toed hipster shoes. And I can say that because I have the same shoes. But I just found it humorous, especially once I found out through my buddy Justin that the singer and maybe even a couple of the Ghouls are in this band Subvision, which is like a really, really good indie rock band. Imagine that. Make sure you guys check them out. I had no idea that he was in this band. If you didn't either, you're in for a treat if you like indie rock, because they're fantastic. So that's it. As usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I will see you next time. Alright? Peace, bitches.